Hello, welcome back to Stardew Valley. It has been a long ass while since I have been on the game, let alone recorded anything long form. It is officially the start of April in my universe, which is fine, it's great, it's dandy. But I was just editing a video for last week. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Last week's videos. And I was talking about Halloween! And I've still got, I think, 4 or 5 videos left to edit to get up to date. So this isn't going to come out, well, roughly until the end of next month. Did I say it was April or February? It's February. Second month of the year. But it's just been a whole thing recently. Okay, gonna need some seeds. Okay, I should build my full seeds. I'll work that out from there. But yeah, it's been a whole thing. I love to say I'd be like super duper busy, but it was just getting to the point where I was looking at my to edit pile, and it didn't seem to be getting any smaller. I didn't want to keep adding to it if it wasn't going to get any smaller, if that makes sense. What other flowers do I have? I don't really have anything. No, I wanted a couple more than that. Wait, there we go. I'll put a couple of sunflowers down, and then I'll go to Pierre's and get some non-sunflowers. So yeah, it's just been really busy. I'm trying to think last time I did a proper recording. And it may have been my Christmas and Call of Duty videos, which I recorded at the same time. As I was feeling pretty and I had a bit of time to kill before I went on my Christmas thing with work. So, and I want to point out, the comments I got from that's so annoying. Let's stay like that for a minute. Yeah, the comments I got from that video were like just so nice. All but one of them. That anyone who's seen the comment section will know which one isn't the nice one, but I don't really care that much. I was honestly expecting a lot more. I'm going to say the words toxic behaviour, but I don't actually mean toxic behaviour. I was expecting to be rinsed a bit more. It's always a risk when you post videos like that. I mean, people are more than welcome to disagree with my views. That's fine. But I actually got tons of lovely comments, and it made me feel all nice inside, because they didn't have to be. But I was planning to get back to recording sooner, minus the ever-loving long pile of stuff I had to do. It's just, it's always the winter blues. Motivation is low in something. In short supply. And it's been cold. Because it's been winter. We've had snow. Well, this is my horrible plot of things just going to keep regrowing. I mean, it's still winter. It's a little bit nicer. And we've been, say, transitioning at work to the one-line setup. Okay, put those in there. Oh, I've got some mixed seeds. I got a random mixed seed down. Should probably take those back to... Yeah, I'd say it's been a interesting transition at work to the one line running, since we've officially closed down the line I was running on. So it's only a handful more months until I finish working there, which will both be nice and absolutely terrible because it means I'll have to look for another job, and I really don't want to. I am not the biggest fan of change, and more importantly, I'm extremely lazy and don't want to have to go through the effort of finding stuff, find a new job. I mean, I don't like the one I've currently got, but at least I've got it sorted out to how I can survive. Okay. Or did I just not... Oh wait, this is because I now have all of the flowers. I cannot read today. Okay, I should do... Go check to see what my... Oh nice, an octopus. What my options are. 100 pieces of wood I can do. I can do that so easily. Nice. Do another couple of mystery boxes. So it's been a thing, as life is. And now I'm sat in my room recording. Oh cute. With my hunger bars low. So I don't know if people remember or even care, which I'm guessing probably not. Couple of... I mean, when did I talk about it? I think it was probably when I was doing piracy, so a couple of years ago now. I mentioned about how I don't always get hungry. In fact, I never get hungry, and because of that I won't like eat for a couple of days straight, and it was getting concerning. And then sometimes when I could eat I wouldn't, and yeah, that disorder of issues. Well, I'm a bit better now than I was. Like, I do get hungry now, but like it's always the most inconvenient times. So at the moment we don't have any food in the house because we haven't been able to go to the shops due to not having a vehicle, due to a series of stupid events. And normally that would be fine, but as soon as there's no food in the house, my body is like, I am the most hungry I've ever been. I have never been more hungry. I could possibly never be this hungry. So right now I'm sat in my bed and I'm cold. Or I'm not cold, I'm just like weirdly... Well, I suppose I'm weirdly cold. Like, I'm not cold, I'm just like cold. Inconveniently. And it's because I require sustenance. But they don't have sustenance, and I can't go to the local shop because it's not shopping at the moment. So I have no choice but to starve. And it's really inconvenient. I didn't put that spoon away. Like, how dare the world not provide for me? And I have to just waste away. I've got a hot water bottle across my stomach to try and ignore the fact I have hunger pangs. But it doesn't help that because of the way I deal with life and work, I haven't eaten so much during my work week. So now I'm just sat here suffering. Gonna go find out if I can get takeout for later. And then eat a insane amount of food. Okay, what was I even doing? Right, I know I was slowly taking all this out and putting it in the other one. But I need to keep my thing topped up, else it will disappear on me. Nope, didn't mean to remove that. Wanted to go this way. Still not grown. I wanted to put some speed grow on my flowers. But yeah. Trying to think of any important life events that's happened recently. I mean, the other reason I haven't done much recording is I haven't had much to talk about. And sure, for editing purposes, me not talking is great because I can just take out entire minutes at a time. I understand it's not the most invigorating to watch. But I've started a new form of content this year. It's still early days of doing it. Well, by the time you've done it, I've been, I think, just about doing it for a month straight. Hey, my love. Oh, coffee, thanks. But I've started doing... Ooh, mushroom. I've started doing YouTube Shorts more regularly. It's different content to what I do over in my long form, as it is just D&D text-speech thingies, minus the speech is me. I've complained a lot recently about how much I dislike generated voices and AI content and all of that, so I'm doing my own little fight against it, and I understand it's not gonna be groundbreaking, life-changing or whatever. It's not gonna be the thing that turns the tide, but I am doing the whole YouTube short of reading Dungeon Dragon text posts, mainly for stuff from the Tumblr page Shit My Player Says, which, fun fact, I don't normally swear in my videos, you know this. I try to keep it as family friendly as someone who's often talking innuendo and depressing stuff. I do in these shorts because I just can't stand, well, I can stand the swearing, but I don't know what I was going to go with that point. It's just how it's written, and I'm not going to alter how someone else has written a thing, and plus it's sort of funnier that way sometimes. So I'm doing that. Might have seen me around, a couple of them have broken containment and got me, thousands of views. Which is the nice thing about YouTube Shorts, it's because of how short they are, how quickly they go through people. I do get many thousands of views on some of them, and it makes me go, oh, maybe I'm doing something right, and then I remember algorithms and how they work. And how much I really don't try to abuse them. That's something new I'm doing. I probably will, once I've uploaded enough of them, do a compilation style video. I'm going to try and keep all my audio files until I try and keep all my audio files. They're relatively short, and like these 10 gigabyte monster recordings, which I have to delete anytime I finish editing them in the raw format, just because of how much space they take. It really is ridiculous. So yeah, you might see them around, might pop up on your feed. It is me, it's my voice, you can tell because of all the wet sounds my mouth makes. I don't understand why my mouth sounds so wet half the time. I probably need a better pop filter or something. Or a better microphone. Better setup. I just don't have the room for a proper setup. Let's go get these opened. Hopefully something good, because like, once again, as long as... well, not mad by that. Always mad by that. We'll see. I don't know. At the moment, I'm managing to upload a short a day. It's not that difficult. In my mind, it was going to be a really easy thing to do. Now, the reason it wasn't is all my fault. Because my thought was, right, just find a couple of funny ones on the internet. Easy enough to do. I mean, I scroll through that Tumblr for a couple of hours, find a good couple of candidates. It's a little bit difficult in some sense because I have to read through them and I have to determine which ones are going to be relatively funny. Which you may think to yourself, why does it matter? It's like, well, because if it's not funny, what's the point? The first bit. Second bit, I'm trying to make it so I don't have to edit the content at all. So I'd have to change any of the wording because I'm just reading it raw. And the more times I can do it without having to do multiple takes, the better for me. And there are some funny ones, but they have like player names rather than class names. And without finding the initial part of the lore, it's not much point using it. So I know this is like world's smallest violin stuff. Anyway, I finished finding them, and it's like, yeah, okay, I'll record them. Now these are things that take less than a minute to record. I think one of my longer ones was about a minute. Like, they're very short shorts. They're the type of shorts that would only appear to me when I'm walked away from my phone with my headphones on and I have to listen to the same thing 4 times in a row. Like that sort of short shorts. Ooh, Legend Row. And it's just stuff yeah. But then I was editing them. I know this is like a really pointless story that I'm barely getting to, but I was editing them and I had to find some like background noise to drown out a lot of my noise. And I'm there and I'm scrolling through and I can't find any that are extremely fun. I've heard what other YouTubers was using and it's like, oh, this is fun music. I need something that's also relatively fun. Fun fact, it took me forever, but I managed to do it. I can't imagine everybody else was trawling through the YouTube Shorts available music. Not YouTube Shorts available, the stuff that's in the YouTube content library. I think I'm the only psycho who uses that religiously. Oh, don't even remove that for now. Oh, I didn't put the blooming... I found one called Dude, Where's My Horse? And it works. You've seen the videos, you'll know it works as a nice little background. Gonna try fishing in town for a bit because I've got a fish to get. It was all fine and dandy. So I'm editing them. And I've got everything set up fine. And for whatever reason, I now know what went wrong, but it just decided to not cut the videos properly. So it should have been, there should have been like 20 seconds, like 30-second videos. And then they started coming out at 2-minute videos. It's just like, why? I don't know why, but when I cut the backing track sound, my editing software didn't realise I'd cut it down. So I just had all this dead space in it, which was fine, but I didn't notice it until I uploaded all the videos. So then I had to delete them all, send them back through my editing software, edit them again. Which is always a fun way to spend your fun way to spend your evening. So a task that really should have taken me probably about an hour to complete everything in total took me so much longer. Which was, say, how I wanted to spend whatever day, and of course I was getting stressed because I couldn't do it right. And anyway, that was my first attempt. Second time I got better. Third time I got even better. But the nice thing is, because I can do a huge bulk recording and then set them up, I can do them daily. Nice, good, another animal cracker. Until, you know, I burn out. But the nice thing is, once again, I can record a load in one day. But gaming content, I don't know where I'm going next. I'm hoping to not have another year of the Stardew Valley. For many reasons. Specifically, this has already been going on for like 2 years. And don't get me wrong, it's been a great time. But I feel like it's time for a change. Oh my god. Okay, so it is catchable. I was starting to think it wasn't going to be catchable. Gonna have to have some bits added to my rod. Is the witch about to tell one of my chickens to avoid chicken? Is that what the witch does? I can't remember what the witch does. I don't have chickens in that one though. Thanks, Pam. I'm so happy your alcoholism isn't an issue. Ah, void egg. How nice of her. Now I have to remember which chest is which. The issue about not playing for a while is you just kind of forget how you're storing stuff. Oh, I was so tired. Just finished nights, right? And normally when I finish on a... trying to think what day it is now. Normally when I finish on a Thursday morning, right? Go to bed and then I'll wake up around... trying to think of a time that sounds reasonable to me. Around sort of like 10 o'clock, 11, you know, get home at 5, how about 5 to 6 hours sleep. And I'll wake up. And I'll get up. Start my day. So that when I go to bed, I'm not like awake at 3 AM going, why am I still awake? Doesn't always work that way. But it's my optimistic plan. This time I managed to like sleep until 2 o'clock, which is the longest I've slept all week. So I tried to be awake during the week between 1 and 2. Take all this stuff out. Just to give me a fighting chance of being conscious. Anyway, yeah, so I stayed in bed till 2 and it's just like, oh, that's terrible. It means I'm going to be awake until 3 AM. But I was... and I'd accepted the fact I was going to be up late, but I got to 1 o'clock and I was feeling a little sleepy, maybe? Just a little sleepy. And I figured if I just sneak to bed whilst I'm not aware, you know, I could just surprise it. And that's what I did. I snuck in bed whilst it wasn't prepared for me. And I managed to be asleep by around 2 o'clock. Which is an achievement for me. I'm very proud of myself. Very proud. And then I woke up today. Well, it was about 9 o'clock on the dot because my parents were outside my door talking. Because they were going to take a drive into town now that we have a vehicle to travel. Which was like, nice idea, fantastic idea. Please do not have this conversation outside my bedroom door. But they popped into my room to let me know they were leaving. And I was just barely awake. Because, you know, you hear your name get said a couple of times and you just sort of wake up. And then I was just like, I go back to sleep, it's great. And then I was lying in bed and for whatever reason my hair decided to revolt. And I had hair in my face. No matter what I did, I still had hair in my face because I keep waking up with terrible bird's nest. My hair isn't quite long enough to go to sleep with it tied up yet. But it's getting to the length where sleeping with it down is just asking for me to be violently choked by said hair. And yeah, but it was itchy and in my face, so I was just like, no, I must get up because I did need to have a shower anyway. So then I went and had my shower and now I'm sat in my bed and I've got that hot water bottle because I'm kind of hungry but not... Oh, hello husband. How are you doing? You like mangoes, so I'll get you a mango. See what's going on over here. I really do feel like I underutilise this place. Yes, I've now got a hot water bottle and I'm just sat here and I'm getting very sleepy. But I know I'm not going to be able to sleep. But I need to stay up because I need to sort out sleeping schedule for next week so I can wake up really early. The life just isn't fair. At least I don't need any more bones. Oh, I should probably check to see what key quest it is I've got this week as well. Hey! I have nothing to donate. Just felt like checking. Okay, you spooky person. That one I can do. I have a coffee for that. I've nearly caught all the fish. And you see all that focus cooking. Might do that in the second half. Because that'll be exciting. Wait for me! Thank you for flying on air, Willy. No, hang on. No, I want to give it to... Thanks. Love the sound of breaking bone. It's actually a sentence I have to say at work on the occasion. And not for the reasons you'll think. Or maybe for the reasons you'll think. I mean, I'm not purposely going and breaking people's bones. Now, we have an on-running joke about some of the rollers we look at work, how nice it would be on your back. And I have to remind people the sound of broken bones isn't that great.